the thing that messes people up is almost every attempt to make money very quickly leads to you not making money. So it's like you're in such a rush. You're like, I want to be a millionaire by next year. And you're trying to do all these shortcuts. You're trying to like skip past a bunch of stuff. You essentially make bad decisions, and you make large bad decisions that keep resetting you. It's like, oh, I put too much money in this thing and I lost it all. So now I'm back to square one, right? Whereas if you have a plan to get rich slowly, your chances of succeeding are actually much better. And I think this is the same for, losing weight, getting in shape, developing your mind, having a better social life, improving your career, whatever. If you're always trying to rush to what is the instant solution, you're blocking yourself from doing the things that will get you there, that would actually reliably get you there, right? And this is essentially it, right? So it's like if you're in this should cycle, you're constantly trying something, the extreme crash diet, the whatever hack, and it's not sustainable, it's not working, and you reset back, right? You try, you fail, you reset back. Whereas if you just go, okay, what is like the slow and easy path there? Ironically, it's the faster way to get there, right? Yeah. It's ultimately the faster way to get there. So yeah, you can develop a reading habit because you want to read, and then you're reading as a matter of lifestyle, let's say. And then it has, when you do that long enough, it has all these knock-on effects where you just realize that, for example, your ability to focus is better than most people's, right? Because you're doing something on a regular basis where you're focusing on something relatively unstimulating for sustained periods of time. And you're suddenly like, oh, most people can't do that. And this is actually pretty good for my career, for example, right? Or you find that, you're suddenly a much more interesting person to talk to because you have, interesting things, right? And you have interests. And then you're like, oh, this is actually really good for my social life or whatever, right? Mm. But if you're thinking, okay, how do I improve my social life? And what's the hack? What's the shortcut? You try to kind of get there. How do I become popular and charismatic right away? And then you do something, you do something awkward, right? It's like, oh, learn the 5 ways to display charisma. And then you like try it out and it's awkward and everyone's like, oh, who's this weirdo? And you're like, oh, you give up and you're back at square one, right?
Oh, crap.